He said Tory the one that suffered. He the one that had to go through being accused of a whole bunch of shit without y'all ever hearing what he had to say. His family then been motherfucking ridiculed and everything else without y'all hearing what he had to say. Then he said something so very important. He said, Megan said that she had nerve damage. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Megan said that? He said, but the doctor that operated on her, that the prosecution called up, said there was no nerve damage. And that's a fact because I told y'all last that. I wrote it down. Y'all can go read the transcripts. The doctor that helped with the fucking procedure said Megan had no damn nerve damage. So the physical therapy and the I can't walk and, it's hard to talk and I got shot 2 times and I ate that shit. Bitch, we're confused. Okay, what's going on with that? He said Megan's career has skyrocketed. He said Megan came forward because her team told her to. He said probation. Tory was never on no damn probation. He said, is there any evidence of Tory being on probation? No. He said he had a situation and got a diversion. He said, but that shit was closed in 2017 and you would still have had to have gone to court to be put on probation. So that still wasn't a fucking truth. He said, why did Megan, oh damn, bitch, they poking my voodoo doll. My back got a damn pain in it real quick. Oh, bitch, quit fucking playing with me. So he said, why did Megan lie about a sexual relationship? He said Megan lied due to her image. He said, how would it have looked for them to report that she slept with Kelsey Mann and ended up getting shot? He said that wouldn't have been a good look for the hot girl. He said, let's talk about Kelsey and her damn immunity and invoking her 5th Amendment rights. He said if Kelsey had no reason to invoke them, why would the judge allow it? Get into it. He said, Kelsey said, I lied to protect myself. He said, yeah, she did after she found out that she had gunshot residue on her ass and a witness was about to say that she shot that damn girl. So then he said, Kelsey didn't want to talk to nobody for 2 years. But coincidentally, after she found out that she was going to be named as the motherfucking shooter, she ready to voluntarily talk to the prosecution. Yeah, okay. I said, shit, okay. He said, Kelsey said she was trying to free herself. He said she heard evidence and she wanted to remove herself from this shit, all right. He said, let's go over use and transactional immunity and the definitions. Use immunity basically means that you can say something on the stand and it can't be used against you. But you can still perjure yourself. And if they, find enough evidence otherwise to convict you or something, they still can. Blanket immunity, transactional immunity is complete immunity. You can get your ass up there and say, bitch, I shot the president and they can't do nothing. That's blanket immunity. She did not get that. He said, why only use immunity? He said, because with the gunshot residue and Sean Kelly's testimony, that could still have been used against her. He said, do you think that Kelsey would have got on that stand and said that she did anything when she could have still been prosecuted? He said, even though Kelsey got up there, he said when Kelsey did the interview in September, that was not evidence, that was not under oath. But he said Kelsey lied in that interview to appease people. But when she got on the stand, she had to tell the truth because she didn't want to perjure herself. And that's why she needed the protection. Logical shit to me. Why would Kelsey need it at all? Ask yourself. So anyway, he said if Kelsey was there for Megan and she didn't do nothing, why did she need so many lawyers? He said, what the hell was Kelsey worried about? He said the only person that changed their story was Mr. Kelly after he talked to the prosecution. And he said, and why didn't they mention Sean Kelly? Why wasn't he one of their witnesses? He said that audio wasn't no damn evidence. He said, but her testimony could have been perjury. He said Kelsey sat up and said that they bumped into one another, but she act like it wasn't no fight. Child, he said we were lying on some drunk hoes. Really? He said Megan was drunk, Kelsey was drunk. This is what we relying on. He said they was passed out drunk, Kelsey was, and they drank some more. He said, are these women credible? He said Megan lied, so y'all need to throw out all of her testimony. He said Megan ain't say nothing about backdooring Kelsey, but Kelsey said, yeah. Then he gonna say, bitch, I was weak. He said, I didn't want to say his name because I didn't want the media to run with it. He said, but Kelsey said, this ain't the first time you did this to me. You did this with Ben Simmons. He said Ben Simmons' name in court again today. I said, child, what is going on? He said, my client told him that he fucked them both and they got mad. I'm being more black and white with it. Obviously, he's not cursing in the courtroom and all that kind of shit since y'all take everything as a Bible. But, that's what happened. And so he said, who got the motive? Like, who actually has the motive? He said, Tory only 5'2". Megan big as she 5'11". He said, and Sean saw the fight. He said, Tory didn't pull her hair out, Kelsey hair out. Megan, the witness, say he saw the women fighting and pulling hair. He said Kelsey sent that damn text message to Justin to set up an alibi. Because if she knew what she had done and she started that shit, then that would put her ahead of the game. He said Sean Kelly said that he saw a woman with the gun first. He said, let's talk about the damn jail call. He said they want y'all to believe that Tory apologized for shooting her, even though that's not what he said. And he said that he was being recorded. He said Tory knew he was being recorded. So why the fuck would he apologize to Kelsey if he shot Megan? He said the only thing he was really apologizing for was the fact that he should have never let the cat out the bag. That they was having sex. So he said, we got to follow the law. All this damn circumstantial evidence. He said Kelsey already was gone from the damn police station when Tory talked to her. So what the fuck would he have been asking her for? Or trying to get information from her for, to try to stop her from talking to them. She was already done. He said Kelsey didn't go up there to the hospital as no good friend. He said she needed a ride from the station. So Jilly picked her up and Jilly was already going over there. So Kelsey went too. He said, baby, this ain't that. Kelsey wasn't that damn concerned him trying to take her ass up there. He said there was no statements about a shooting at that point. He said he was sorry to Kelsey for spilling the beans. And Megan was just mad about Kylie. He said the reason why Tory said that he was the one that was going to get backlash in a phone call was because he was the one that was in custody. Everybody else got let out. Who in the fuck else was going to get backlash but him? Duh. So then he brought up Officer Cabral. He said Officer Cabral, when I'm asking questions about shit, said that the clothing was unisex. He said, was bikinis and shit unisex? Do you really think that Tory ran bikinis and shit? And then he said, and wasn't the bag already open? He said Cabral got up here and said Kelsey looked distraught, but didn't know nothing about how Tory was feeling, even though she was standing right in between them, and she's supposed to be paying attention to everything going on. Bitch, the prosecution said objection. I said, just lose in peace. Shut the fuck up. And so, they said, you mean to tell me the officer ain't heard nothing from Tory? They said Tory also asked Megan if she was okay. But I guess they want to leave that part out too. Okay. They said, let's wrap up for the day and come back tomorrow. So that's where they stopped that at. And then that's when I found out that that lady Jody Little was like, oh no, I'm lying. Pause. The defense also said, I only got 2 minutes left and I'm going to come right back. I see the timer up. He said when Jody Little came up there, she wouldn't answer me. But when the prosecution got up there, she remembered exactly what they was talking about. He said, I showed Jody Little the damn lyrics from Bustin' Back, and she still played crazy. But when the prosecution asked her something she remembered, he said, y'all remember me saying, oh, you remember that, huh? And she laughed and said, yeah. Child, I say, yeah. He said, do you really think that she's neutral? And then that's when I found out that they had found Justin and they was trying to get him in the courtroom. He said, come back for the shit the next day and whoop. And that's what happened today. This shit finna run out. I'll be right back.
Holy. Why were y'all trying to get me to join the other live? Was this busted? I think they got off live. Why doesn't he post the shit? Why were y'all trying to get me to join another live? Some black lady was going crazy on Mo. Let me go on YouTube real quick to see if it's there. Lawyer for workers versus, let me see, it would have to be like today. Nah, not that. Yeah, look, wait, I thought this was my channel. Yo, Drill, get these clips up, brother. No, it's not there. All right, whatever. Malaria should be back. Y'all feeling Milagros, ain't y'all? Yo, what y'all got going on in the chat, man? Yo, what up? Everybody check it real quick. If you still alive, you ain't falling asleep. This broadcast has been going on for 8 hours. Yesterday, I gave you 9. But today, I'm at 8 hours right now. It's been 17 hours officially that I've given y'all in 2 days. I've gone months and not streamed 17 hours. I've streamed the most ever in the last 30 days. The most ever. If you alive in the YouTube chat, spam up them scorpions. I just want to get a quick check-in to make sure everybody's still here. See a couple first-time chatters. Salute to all my gifted peoples. Salute to all my gifteds. Let me see what YouTube hitting for. Come on, man. Where's the YouTube tab? Yeah, we got 18K over YouTube. We're waiting for her to come back on. You know, I'll probably join her and, chop it up a little bit. Yeah, she's back on. Let me just see what y'all got going on here. There we go. Give me a second, chat. Bang. All right, perfect. Damn, so many scorpions. Let's get it in, though.
At this point, he told me to wait. So add him. Whew. And that was court today.
All right, I'm going to join.
Let me see if he sent a request.
All right, here we go.
I call that bitch Candace Pataki. The question is not why do I care so much about my job that I do every day. The question is why the fuck are you on my live? That's my question. If you don't identify with my truth,
what's good?
You don't identify with my feelings. And what the fuck you on my live
yo,
for?
listen, I was listening to the update. You went crazy.
Doesn't make sense.
You went crazy on them. I like it.